What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I ain't even planned on doing this video. I had no plans on doing this video, but I'm glad I just was watching Colin Cowherd because he just sat up there and told a bold-faced lie, okay, on national television. And with most people, the way that Colin presents an argument, he is good at debating and presenting an argument. But with me, you know, when it comes to basketball and statistical information, historical information, it's kind of hard to pull a lie, to push a lie past me. I'm gonna catch it, okay? So he was comparing his favorite player right now, which is Kawhi Leonard, against everybody in the NBA and some historical players. Now, against all of the current players, with the exception of LeBron James, he was favoring Kawhi against all these other guys. Even Kevin Durant. Now, he's entitled to that. He's entitled to his opinion if he thinks that Kawhi is better than this player. But what you're not going to do is lie. So when he was comparing Durant and Leonard, the first thing that rose my suspicions when he said, well, Kawhi has the higher career field goal percentage, the higher three-point percentage. I believe he even said the higher free throw percentage. I definitely know he said three-point and field goal percentage. I said, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. He said that Leonard's the better shooter. So I had I had to refresh my. I said, wait a minute, man. That doesn't sound right. So I looked at the numbers, and lo and behold, that's a lie. Okay, these guys, I don't know what their deal is, man. Shannon Sharp's been doing this lately. These guys just throw out lies, thinking that people can't fact check them. First of all, Leonard is very efficient. He's a 49.3% career field goal percentage shooter. 49.3%. Kevin Durant, 49.4%. So statistical tie, technically Durant's just a smidget better. As a matter of fact, this year marks the 8th consecutive season that Durant has played in where he has shot 50% or better. And as a matter of fact, the last couple of years he's been way above 50%, more around 52, 53% from the floor. Leonard has been efficient, but he shoots more around 48, 49% in some seasons, a little bit over 50%. 3-point percentage. Leonard's 38.3%, Durant's 38.3%. They're the same. Although, although they both shoot about 5 to 6 a game, Durant shoots a little bit more of them. And Leonard has had 1 year shooting 40% from three. Durant has had 3. Leonard is an 86% career foul shooter. I think 85 point. I think it's 85.6%. Very good, exceptional. Durant is 88.3%. That's on par with guys like Jeff Hornacek, close to Reggie Miller, close to Larry Bird, close to Ray Allen. That's in the elite category. Whereas Leonard is closer to guys like Joe Dumars, Adrian Dantley, Michael Jordan, Kobe. Really, really good, but not quite the elite category that I think the cutoff is 87% better. Leonard has never averaged 30 points a game. Durant has. Durant has, I believe, what is it, 4 scoring titles? Now, on the defensive end, I'm not going to argue that. Leonard has historically been better. Although this year you can kind of question whether his knee or whether his energy levels or he's not quite the same fitness condition as he was years before, but his defense has not been as outstanding consistently as it has been in the past. Durant is also coming off of one of the worst injuries that a player can endure in basketball. In the past, it was either injury, it was either career ending or career altering. Durant has come back from that and really hasn't shown any signs of deterioration. And then I want to say this too about Colin Cowherd. He mentioned that LeBron averages over 7 points a game in the fourth quarter, and that this perception that LeBron is this fourth quarter meltdown guy is a lie, and that he mentioned the points and all of that. But what he didn't mention is that, if I'm not mistaken, I think Shaq averaged over 6 points a game for his career in the fourth quarter. But the problem is, and even Colin Cowherd said, because he brought it up with Shaq, he brought it up with I think Giannis, he brought it up with Tim Duncan, late game miscues at the line. He conveniently didn't touch that with LeBron James. LeBron might be a 74% career free throw shooter, but I'm willing to bet that in the fourth quarter he's more like 64, 65%. He misses a lot of free throws down the stretch. And a lot of times down the stretch of games, as great as LeBron James is, he does sometimes become too passive instead of being the man and taking the shot himself. Okay? He also neglects to mention, I didn't see him compare Leonard. I might have missed it, but I didn't see him compare Leonard to Kobe. In the last 20 years, Kobe has led the NBA in fourth quarter scoring more than any other player. Also, I suspect that Kobe would be number two in fourth quarter scoring if it wasn't for the all time, as far as average, if it wasn't for the fact that the first 3 to 4 years of his career, Kobe wasn't getting any minutes, playing at all. And then I think the third year he was playing semi as a starter. And I don't think he became a full time starter until 99, 2000. So that cut into his fourth quarter scoring average. Paul Pierce has even led the NBA in scoring per fourth quarter. And nobody would ever consider Paul George the best player in the league. So that stat is very overrated anyway. Kawhi Leonard is a great player, but to insinuate that he's a better shooter and scorer than Kevin Durant is absolute bullshit. Kawhi is a great scorer, and he's elevated his game tremendously over his years in the NBA. But the difference is Kawhi has his spots where he will shoot from. If you watch him, he likes to shoot from the top of the key. Um, I think he likes to shoot from just watching him play the top of the key. He likes to shoot, I think, near the wings, and Kawhi will shoot, I'd say, on the block. Those are like his spots, and he's also capable of hitting 3 pointers from the corners. I mean, don't get me wrong; he can make shots in other areas, but when you watch him play, to me, those are areas that he likes to shoot from. Kevin Durant can shoot from anywhere on the fucking court. Period. Anywhere. Anywhere. If Kevin Durant has one problem, is that sometimes he's not selfish enough as a scorer. But that's my thoughts. These are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think.